Yesterday was Tyler Perry. Today is Joseph Cartagena, a.k.a. Fat Joe. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem Legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem Legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. And we back with another banger. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. Yesterday was Tyler Perry. Now today on Juneteenth. Yeah, on Juneteenth. Think about it, y'all. Fat Joe has been accused of the unthinkable. Yeah, he's facing a crazy lawsuit right now in which they're calling a RICO lawsuit. That's a fact. Man, the BX, man, hey. But Fat Joe, he's facing an unbelievable lawsuit right now by his ex-hype man, TA. Now, those of you that don't know TA's been around a long time, and to his credit, he didn't just come out yesterday and was saying all these things. He's been saying these things for years. Now, TA was a young kid when he first got with Terror Squad, you know what I'm saying? And he's been around Fat Joe forever and a day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about he knows all his dirty secrets. Y'all got to understand, TA has also made music. He's done a lot with Terror Squad. He was once on the team. Like we got to call it what it is. He's been calling Fat Joe out for years. We're just hearing it now, y'all. I have to stress that. Think about it, y'all. Look at the dates on some of this stuff that TA was putting out. June 17, 2023. At Fat Joe, Milwaukee was scary and it was your fault. You feel me? Should I go into detail? Think about it, y'all. He's been putting out cryptic messages like this for years. Fat Joe, you asked me, do I take any accountability? Yes, I do. For watching you mess with. See, this is where it gets a little tricky at. And we're going to get into that too, because I want to break this whole thing down. He even came at, I don't know if y'all remember Cool and Dre, the producers. Yeah, they used to produce a lot of Terror Squad stuff. They was in cahoots with what was DJ Khaled and all these guys. Hey, he even wrote this one time. He said this N-word, Dre, 6'7", was really having an actual relationship with a. Can't make this up. Fat Joe had a full-fledged relationship with Nicki, who was under. Y'all get it. These N-words are terrible. Damn, Dre. That's what you was doing in the studio with that girl all those nights alone? Fat Joe knew Dre was having actual with underage because Joe was the guy telling him, calm down. We're going to take care of it. The girl is from Miami. She sing, her brother played the piano. So he's been putting Fat Joe on blast. You heard? Let me show you how close their relationship was, y'all. Because I remember when Fat Joe first introduced TA. Pay attention.
Terror Squad on there?
TA is, just put that camera on this man. You see he got his waves? He got his waves going.
You got a project coming soon?
Oh,
we
man.
Working, man. We working, man. That's
what's up.
TS, man. We working.
Yep. And then we got my man Rico Love on there. He wrote a...
As you can see, TA is real young at the time. You heard? He's impressionable. He's probably trying to get on. He's probably trying to get in where he fits in. You got to understand, when it comes to a lot of these celebrities, these guys do what it takes to fit in. So maybe TA was trying to get his status up. But I also remember when he went to the Hassan Campbell show. This is when fatjoe filed his defamation lawsuit, because fatjoe has a defamation lawsuit against TA. You heard, saying that all of this is false information. So let me play that for y'all, because it was shocking what TA was saying. He was saying basically that fatjoe was using him at a young age to actually garner in the young women, the young girls. You heard? Pay attention to what he says here, y'all.
And your man Joe just...
Hold up. So basically what he was using you for was to recruit the females.
Absolutely.
Instead of pushing your music.
Absolutely. Always. Everywhere we went.
All right, so what happened?
We're standing in the lobby. Shorty got a short skirt on. Your man Joe takes his whole hand, his whole arm, and throws it up her skirt and grabs her whole jump off, bro. Like, grabbed it though, like it aggressively though, like, let me get that. And she jumped and turned around, and the nigga was just looking at her. I was in disbelief. I looked. And she was just like, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom. And I just was like shaking my head. Shorty went in the bathroom. She'd been in there 20 minutes. She never came out. She never came out. Shorty been in the bathroom 20 minutes. So niggas go in the bathroom looking for her. The window was up. So I guess she went through the window, right? We go in the parking lot. We looking for her. I was just like, damn, yo. Shorty's going right to police. I already had the gut feeling. I went to my room, probably like 30 minutes later, they call my phone. Yo, police coming to your room. I'm like, yeah. They was like, yeah, the girl say that, niggas have sexually assaulted her. Which Joe did sexually assault Shorty, man. If it wasn't for fatjoe, we wouldn't be in that situation. So the cops came to my room. He's like, yo, Joe sexually assaulted me.
Right after this, fatjoe filed his defamation lawsuit. Yeah, he filed a defamation lawsuit on TA for defamation. Let's read what's going on here, y'all, because it's Juneteenth, right? On Thursday, June 19th, Terrance Dixon fired back at Terror Squad leader with some scandalous claims. According to court documents obtained by XXL, the new lawsuit accuses Joe of coercive labor, exploitation, financial fraud, sexual manipulation, violent intimidation, and physical coercion. Specifically, Dixon claims Joe forced him to participate in over 4,000 X acts. Hold on. How does somebody get you to participate in 4,000? Forget it. I don't want to know. To participate in over 4,000 X acts to maintain his standing with the enterprise. So they naming it an enterprise, y'all. Dixon also accused Joe of being in multiple sexual relationships with young ones in exchange for money. Joe allegedly purchased a BBL. So they saying Joe purchased a BBL for a 15-year-old. This is wild. A BBL for a 15-year-old, Dixon claims. Joe threatened Dixon and his family if he went forward with the claims, the lawsuit reads. Let's get into it. Dixon is seeking up to $20 million. His attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, has released the following statement on to XXL regarding the lawsuit. fatjoe is Sean Combs minus Tusi. Oh, this is wild. The suit comes after Joe sued Dixon in April for extortion and slandering the rapper on social media with many of the same claims that are in Dixon's lawsuit. fatjoe attorney Joe Tapingo, just say Tapingo, has also shared the statement with XXL about the recent court filing. The lawsuit filed by Tyrone Blackburn and Terrance Dixon is a blatant act of retaliation, a despite attempt to deflect This is what Fat Joe's lawyer is saying. Deflect attention from the civil suit we filed first, which exposed their coordinated scheme to extort Mr. Cartagena through lies, threats, and manufactured allegations. So that's what Fat Joe's lawyer is saying back to the allegations from TA. I got to break this down to y'all because this is where it gets a little tricky at, right? If you look at the top of the lawsuit, okay, this is the actual lawsuit, guys. If you look at the top of the lawsuit, you see Peter Pistol Pete Torres, right? You see Peter Pistol Pete Torres. This is shocking, y'all, because I believe in the lawsuit, they're naming him the muscle. He's the one that makes the threats for Fat Joe, allegedly. And I say allegedly. You heard? So they even name him Pistol Pete in this filing. You heard? So this may not turn out very well. He's claiming to have recorded messages. He's claiming to have, threats from different accounts that come from TS. This is wild, y'all. It's a lot more that's going to come out about this. I got to keep it real. I got to keep it 10,000. TA has been around a very long time, and he understands. You heard? He understands the game. He understands what's going on. Right before he dropped this lawsuit, he put this out. Y'all geared up? Y'all boys ready? It's your day. You feel me? Like he's giving Fat Joe a stern warning. You made the first move. Your first move could be your last move. I'm just saying, who do y'all believe is telling a lie here? Who do y'all believe? Yeah, he's the former hype man. He's been everywhere with Fat Joe. He knows his whole history. Man, they even tying Roc Nation into this. Listen to this, y'all. Terrance T.A. Dixon, Fat Joe's former hype man, is suing him for $20 million, accusing the Bronx legend of everything from sexual coercion and financial fraud to violence and intimidation. The complaint alleges Fat Joe forced Dixon into more than 4,000, even though I'm still trying to figure that out. How can somebody force you into 4,000 acts? So you telling me that you were engaging with these youngins too? I'm just saying, we got to ask the proper questions here because if they into the youngins, now let me know you were young at the time and then we could, but there's a lot of questions still that needs to be answered here, right? Forced into 4,000 coercive sexual acts and shockingly claims he witnessed Joe sleeping with girls at as young as 1'5" and 1'6". The suit paints a picture of a criminal enterprise involving sex acts, surveillance tapes, threats, and even ties to Roc Nation. I'm just saying, why is Roc Nation always popping up in these cases, y'all? I gotta be real. Roc Nation's at the top of the lawsuit. Let's call it what it is. They right at the top of the lawsuit also. So they got Roc Nation for coercion, for trying to defend Fat Joe while he's running this criminal enterprise allegedly. I don't know, y'all. Y'all got to get in the comment section and let me know how y'all feel. Is this man TA lying? He's been speaking about this for years. You got dudes like Cuban Links that have been speaking about the injustice for years. I don't know if these guys is lying. Is Fat Joe telling the truth? Is Pistol Pete involved as the muscle? I'm just saying, because they name him Pistol Pete in this lawsuit as the muscle, as the guy that's making the, making all the threatening calls and whatnot. He has a tape recording of the situation. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Yesterday was Tyler Perry. Today it is Fat Joe. What is this world coming to, y'all? I gotta be real. What is this world coming to? Is he guilty of this? Because a lot of these guys got secrets, man. Is Jadakiss still gonna rock with him? I'm just saying, they got the show going off. They got the show kicking off right now. They definitely got the show kicking off. Is Jadakiss, does he feel comfortable now rocking with Fat Joe after these allegations and these accusations have been pinpointed at Fat Joe. I'm just saying, is he going to feel comfortable rocking with him now? That remains to be seen, y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video. Salute.